Here's our New York correspondent, Jessica Le Masurier, with the details.
One diplomat described it as Russia trolling the United Nations. The irony of Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, the minister of a country that's invaded its neighbour, presiding over the UN Security Council, a body designed to prevent wars. Well, this irony was not lost on anyone this Monday. Russia holds the rotating presidency of the Council this month, and it appears to be trying to use this opportunity to flip the narrative on the war in Ukraine. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres sat next to Sergei Lavrov during this Council meeting on multilateralism and criticised Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He warned that the risk of conflict between global powers was at an historic high. Lavrov, in turn, said that the world was at a threshold that is possibly even more dangerous than during the Cold War. He tried to blame the West for what he called a loss of trust in multilateralism. Now, the US ambassador to the United Nations, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, countered that, saying that Russia's illegal war runs directly counter to the UN Charter, and she slammed Russia's unlawful detention of Americans, calling for the release of a Wall Street Journal reporter and a former Marine detained in Russia. When I asked Lavrov about Russia's detention of foreign reporters, he ignored my question and instead just complimented the reporter next to me on the dress that she was wearing. Well, Ukraine's top diplomat called Russia's Security Council presidency the worst joke ever. And whilst it may be farcical, the problem for the United Nations is that it needs Russia to help keep that Black Sea grain deal in place. The deal has proved to be essential for keeping the flow of food to the rest of the world going. Now, that was the main topic of conversation between Lavrov and Guterres when they met one-on-one after the Security Council meeting, because Russia has threatened to pull out of that deal.